Hey y'all, we back at it again. I'm dealing with problems. I'm over here about to do a wheel bearing. Boy got new tools. I actually just got a press. I'll show you guys that later in the video. But we're out here working on the silver car. Wheel bearing decided to give, as usual, normal stuff with this car. And I didn't show y'all none of the stuff of getting it out because you know how to pull off brakes on an E46. But the rest of it, I got the hub finally removed. So as you've seen, a lot of people when doing this, when they're taking this off, I actually decided to cut it so I'm not sitting there with the press having to worry about destroying my fucking brake shield. So I just cut that one part out because it don't really matter. If you want, make sure you cut that little strip off because right there with that on there, you can't pull it off the actual hub. And when you have it in the press, it's really hard not to bend it, okay? Because like as you can see, it's a huge surface that goes around the edges. And it's a lot easier if you could just slide it right off. When you cut it, it makes your life 50 times easier. I figured 4K would be really nice for you guys on this video today. And maybe, if we're lucky, I'll put some new coilovers on the car because these are all seized up and old as fuck and some knockoff brand. They're not even max speeding. Those are just cheap brands. So maybe we'll have max speeding fronts to match with the rear that I have on the car that are actually halfway enjoyable. But if you want to hear what it sounds like, no, it's not supposed to sound like that. Another issue we had that I didn't show was the spacer got stuck on there, so we're going to sand that down nice so it's nice and even surface, and we'll actually put a nice good coat of some like anti-seize on there so it doesn't get stuck to the hub again, and hopefully we'll wire wheel everything up, make it look real pretty before we put stuff together. So hopefully you'll catch a glimpse of that. Hopefully you guys can see pretty good with all these angles, and don't pay this no mind, that's just from me doing the cooling job I did on it the other day. I'll spray that down with some brake cleaning, make it look all nice. Might have to invest in some new rotors eventually for this car, don't tell nobody. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this. There's some little E46 content we got going on today. It's gonna be fun. You hear that? That scratch of the scratches. It's horrible. It's not supposed to make those sounds. Yeah, so also just so you know, if you have a bad wheel bearing on your E46, it will trigger the ABS and the brake light along with the traction control light. They all came on. And I was like, oh my god, I don't have a Christmas tree dash, but now I do. What the fuck? And not to mention, I was already dealing with a misfire. Bro, subscribe so your boy can save up some money and get a new valve cover gasket so we can get that replaced too next. Because I'm just going to continue to put miles on the car and enjoy it as it is. Hopefully we'll get the motor out the blue car this year and we'll start prepping that for the turbo build. Because I figured why not? Let's just do a whole new fresh setup for the turbo build because I don't want to put the turbo on the kit and then have something like the timing chain go bad or something crazy. So I want to actually be able to do everything in parts. So we're going to build one motor and then have everything set with a new fresh timing chain so it's good to go. So also in this video, I want you guys in the comments to comment below and let me know, should I keep Vanos or should I delete it? Yeah, only you will know if you listen this far in. You got to listen into that 3-minute mark, y'all. All right, let's get this done. Yeah, so this is our nice little press setup we got set up. Got it set up in my little tool area where you see me do those damn transfer case mount and the motor mount where we filled it with some polyurethane to make it a little bit stiffer. All right, so we got the first half out, which is like the spindle half, you know, with the splines that the axle goes through. We got that off. I got to clean up the front side of that and get it nice and anti-seized up for the next spacer to go on there. Not only that, I got to get this ring off. So after you press out this, you're going to have to, here, hold on, let me get this focused on you so you can kind of see what we're talking about. So you can get this ring off right here because on the new bearing it has a new ring. So you got to make sure you cut that off. However you're going to do it. Some people hit it until it comes off, but normally hitting it doesn't get it off. You're going to have to cut it. I'll make a small slight incision in it and I'll show you how that pops off. And then this is what we're left with, is this. And before you go to remove the rest of the bearing, To show you the massive C-clip that you're going to fight with. It took 3 of us to get it off. I had to hold it while I was using the C-clip pliers and have my dad and my fiance also with a screwdriver on both ends to help get it out because, bro, when I say this bitch is strong, look, y'all, you can't even squeeze it. Bro, this motherfucker right here is like Thanos strength. Like, you gotta have Thanos strength to get it, okay? Understand. I'm not Thanos, y'all. I'm not Thanos, okay? I'm not. But I grabbed that motherfucker and I got it to move. So once I got it to move, I got a little screwdriver in there and wedged it out. We was in there, boy. We getting shit done, boy. Like I said, pressing the house, we getting shit on the way, boy. I even got an engine hoist in the shed, boy. We making this shit happen out the trailer park, okay? Trailer park dreams. No, I'm just playing. We out here, B&B Street Dreams exclusive. Check out the site, get some merch. If you really mess with me, but if you don't, you ain't got to do all that. Just check out the videos, man. Support if you can, because I support you. I subscribe to almost everybody that subscribed to me. And if I ain't subscribed to you, leave a comment and I'll subscribe. All right, get it. See this? My son got his little 1985 Toyota 4Runner in the way. We're going to slide that phone off into the next room. Alright, so a lot of you guys that follow me, I know a lot of you men can't be gentle, but when it come down to this part, be gentle, because you want to reuse this shield, okay? This is what keeps dirt from getting inside the wheel bearing. So you're going to take a screwdriver, line it up with the lip inside of here, and with that lip, if my cameraman didn't have a phone ringing at the time, no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead, take your phone call, my guy. Can you answer it?
Scam likely.
Oh, okay. Scam likely. Don't be calling people, man. Fucking scam artists. But get in this crack. Give it a couple taps. Oh yeah, I forgot. I had some cardboard in here so we're not destroying shit. Because you don't want to be destroying your home doing this, you guys. Yeah, there we go. We're getting somewhere now. Shout out to my car for breaking a screwdriver for me and making it into an impact screwdriver now. And like I said, just be gentle. Go around in circles. It's going to slowly come off. Don't be scared. Just be gentle. Treat it like some pussy that you always wanted. Hit it gentle. And then tear it up. Alright, yeah. Tear it up. It's from the start. See what I mean? It's coming off. Can you see the crack coming? Most people don't want to see crack coming, but can you see the crack coming? No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, so like I said, be gentle. It'll come off. And remember, you want to be nice to it because you got to put that bitch back on. It's got to go back on that same way it came off, alright? Nice and cute, alright? Now, we can set her back up in the damn fixture and get her going again, and we'll press out the actual bearing now that we got the C-clip off and that off. And how do they say this is the moment of truth? Sorry, y'all. I'm one hand in this. Thanks for coming. Be ready. Got my dad trying to catch my balls. Oh, you got that? Thank you. I got an extra camera. Camera woman, whatever works. Woo! That bitch went through like Mayweather. God damn. God damn. Y'all don't jump now. Don't jump now.
Balls intact.
Yeah. I mean, I had some good balls, huh? Yeah.
You don't need help.
So nice and cleared out now. So hold it with both hands if you can. Shine on both of those. Okay. So we're here today. So what I'm going to teach you is to know which way you're pushing inward on these bearings, because people don't never get that online. If you pay close attention, you'll see that on both sides there's a lip. Okay, so if you notice this lip on this side and this lip on this side, both receding, those are just regular lips. Those aren't like tapered. The side that you want going inward is a tapered side. So if you look really closely at these two, you want to come stand over top and kind of face downward. You'll see if you look closely at an angle. I'll take that from you. Go ahead and grab your phone.
The glare.
Yeah, so look.
You think he's some general barking orders, but when I look at him, all I see is a big brother trying to protect his family.
I know it's really hard to see, but if you look closely, that's tapered. Tapered on both of those. But these other two right here, they're just flat. But this smaller half is tapered. So the smaller half will be tapered. If you look really close, you can see it with your eye, but on camera it's really hard to get the detail. Good thing I got 4K, so I'll let you know. We're about to get this pressed in and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so as you see, we got the old bearing stacked on top of the new bearing, and what we're going to do, we're going to use the old bearing to be able to get a full surface press on it without having to destroy the old bearing, because this is just a little bit smaller than the actual size. I'd rather have to fight this out of there instead of having to fight it out the new bearing or damage the new bearing. So we're going to use the old bearing to press in the new bearing, so that's the goal. And we made sure we had it at least dead center, so we got a good even press. Goal is to not break no toes or have no arbor plates drop on us, so we're going to go really slow with this. Oh wait, hold on. Arbor plate's acting like it's teeter-tottering. I don't know what it's gonna do, so we're gonna see. Don't have that extra. Hold on, it doesn't look like it's going in yet. Alright, it's going in. You seen that move?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna make some sounds. BMW bearings always make sounds going in. They don't never like going in the easy way. They like to fight you all the way through. So through and through, you're gonna hear sounds and poof poof and a lot of other weird stuff. Cause on the way out, it was cracking and popping. You guys seen the light pop. I didn't record the whole full pop. That's why I started recording it, because it started making a lot of metal stretching sounds. Cause yeah, it's a very tight fit. It's like, what is it? They said it's like 4/1000ths of a whatever. Yeah, it's like very tight of a fit. Can't fit a credit card in there, so it's tight.
Tight like a tiger.
I like it tighter than my fitment on my car. Look, listen. It's going in there.
It's almost all the way in.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, it's not flush.
Oh, it's not. It looks like
No.
it.
It's still got a lip. It's got to go all the way in past this black line. You got to make sure push it in far enough, because you forgot. You got to get this C-clip back in there.
Oh,
So,
yeah, that's right. So as you'll see, right there, back here.
it's going to keep going. It's going to make some sounds probably. You're going to look for it to bottom out. Alright, that black line's gone now. You're going to give it, it's just barely in there, and give it one more good press. Yep, see, it's still moving. Oh, that feels tight. It feels nice and tight. We'll see. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, so if you look in there, you can see the lip. Oh, you know what? I got the camera, the flashlight to brighten it up for you if you like. Once you see that lip, that's all you need. That's as far as it needs to go. It doesn't need to go no further than that. You need to be able to get that little C-clip in, and that's it. So that should be good enough. So let's see if we can get that C-clip in. Good. And as y'all can see, we got the C-clip back in there. That way you can see. Once you got it in there, just make sure you give it another good leg grab to make sure it's all the way in the edges, all the way around. You don't want no extra weird tension on there. If you can do that, that means you're good. Sometimes you might want to grab it at a different angle, make sure the other side goes. Yeah, if it just moved, it's good. It's solid. It's got a nice little lip in there. Alright, we got it pressed in there nice and flush. Didn't hit it in there too hard. You seen on the video. Now we're going to get the rest of the parts cleaned up so we can get the rest of it going back together nice and smooth. Okay? Oh yeah, make sure after you do this and you put this in here, before you put this in there, I still got to cut this piece off of here. Make sure you rebang this back on here. This has to go back on around it. So take your little hammer, go around the edges. Just like that. Now she's on there flush all the way around. Might have to give her another extra tap right here. Yeah, Once you hear that solid sound, you know you got it on there. Alright? Now it's nice and solid on there. That way when this goes on there, it fits nice and perfect. But now this is the hard part. We got to cut this bitch off. I'll show you that too in a sec. Cut it off. Alright, so now this part's a little bit loud. So if you don't like loud sounds, you may not want to pay attention to this part of the video. Skip past it, whatever you need. But you're going to cut a small slight slit going up and downward, like at an angle. So after you've been cutting for a minute, check it out. We're getting close to where we need to be. We just got to dig a little bit further right there where we're at. So you can kind of see how I'm cutting this at an angle. So we're digging into there so we can get close as we can to the sleeve. We'll just cut it right on off.
Your battery's about to die.
Alright, you can cut off the video. Cut off the video. So we're back again. Like I said, gotta make a small incision. You end up with a bunch of little pieces cut off like that. You cut as much as you can down in there. The reason why you're doing that is because, as you can see, I done got it to finally crack. Once it starts to get close to the ring, you can just kind of go all the way around so you start getting it to move. And just keep working your way around. Because after that point, it should be stretched enough to the point where it's going to come off now. It's definitely going to be a work in progress. You're just going to keep working at it. It's going to slowly come off. Yeah, be careful. Don't cut yourself with this after you done made these slits, because you gotta remember, this was pressed on, so it's gonna take some time. You're not just gonna get it right off. I'm probably gonna make another little slit right here so we can just kind of pop the ring right off. Now that we got it off this and we won't be cutting into this, we'll just cut right past this little base where we're at now. I don't know if you can see where we're at. Yeah, so we're gonna cut right past that little base. Let me see if I can get that to focus a little bit better. You can at least see better. Yeah, so we're going to cut just past that into this open area, but we're not going to cut this. That's the goal, is not to cut this. Don't want to do that. Put it up against the wall. Oh, wait, I forgot. This is almost dead. So we got little time we can do on this, because this is about to die. I got another one in the house that's corded, but I'm trying to use my cordless tools all up first. God damn it. You may have just lost it. Yep, you just lost it. Oh well, fuck it. We'll be back. Yep, like I said, battery had died, so I got another battery out. And then once I got another battery out, that's when we got some progress. I'm sorry I didn't film it for you guys, but as you can see, I cut more into that area. Hold on, let me see something. And then, after you get a certain point, that's when you... Ooh, let's not drop the good camera. I would have had to fire myself as a cameraman. Ooh! But listen, I'm trying, you guys. I don't have no team right now. I wouldn't advise you hitting yourself. Don't hit yourself. That's stupid. Like you said, it's coming off. Let's see what she does. Remember, patience. It's a BMW. Patience is everything you're going to need. It's not a Mercedes. It's a BMW. Patience. We won't let this car die. Yeah, I know it's got some nicks in it, but that's from previous lifetimes. It's had some days. Come on. Now let's see what she does. She should pop right off. Sweet. Like I said, she has nicks from being previously done before. Not for me, because I didn't cut that deep. Okay, so we're going to clean that up with a little bit of sandpaper. Just make sure it's smooth so it goes into the next one no issues and doesn't cause no nicks or no other issues. Other than that, like I said, you got to cut it a lot. A lot. So really, like, once you get a nice little relief on there enough so when you hit it with a flathead and a hammer, it'll just slide right off, and after that you're good. And if you're smart and you anesthese the splines and stuff, your axle will always come out, no problem. That's the hint to that. Hints. This is just simple E46 wheel bearing tips or just maintenance tips in general. So that way, if you're going to constantly keep this car or constantly work on it, it's easy every time you pull it apart. That's the biggest part. You want it to be easy, because a lot of people have these cars and they're like, oh, they suck, and blah, blah, blah. They don't suck. It just sucks if you're doing it in the snow and rain. Like, I did this radiator the other day because it fucking cracked on one side, on this side right here, and it was pouring out on the expansion tank. Bro, I've had it on it for more than 50,000 miles, so I expected it to go bad. The car has seen a lot of daily, and I think I put that on back when it was at like 140,000 miles, and it's been on there since, and I'm at 230-some thousand miles. That's a pretty damn good mileage for a radiator that gets ran all the time. Like, that radiator's seen a lot. CSF, that's a good quality radiator if you want something that's OE that's going to last. So just make sure you're buying good parts. Like the bearing that we put in here today is going to be SKP. So I buy good parts. Good parts is a big part of this to make it nice. So let's go get this pressed in and let's get it rolling. Alright, so y'all, your boy B is back at it again. We got this cleaned up, nice and cleaned up. Got a lot of that surface rust off. And like I said, we're going to put some anti-seize on this part before we go ahead and slap it on the car. Oh, here, because I know you guys can't see because my autofocus settings aren't really working the way they should. So, let's take a look. Like I said, got it all cleaned up nice. Extra nice. Got to make sure you got a clean mating surface, that way when all this stuff goes on and you put the spacers on there, they don't like keep sticking to the wheel, because I had to sit there with a screwdriver, bang it into the side of the spacer until I got it to come off. I got to still clean up the spacer too, so that's coming up next. I'm not going to do that in the video because I know y'all don't care, but we're going to do that, and then I still got a set of coilovers to put on the front of the car too after all of this. Let's see, because I want to get those done just to make them look nice and get the car sitting right up front. Let's see how this goes. New wheel bearing, new life. And we're home, literally. Oh man, she's making sounds.
Stretch the booty hole out, see?
That's how you know it's working. Thought she liked it like that. That should be good. Don't want to force her in there no more.
Are you sure?
Yeah, she in there.
You go right to the edge?
Yeah.
You sure?
Alright, so quick cutscene. Look, I'm going to do this right quick for the one time. We got our hub out here that we're about to reinstall on the vehicle, right? But not only that, you guys are always asking me, how did I get coilovers on my XI? As you can see, it is an all-wheel drive model. People don't believe me. Bro, the catch is I use regular I coilovers from a rear-wheel drive BMW, right? But this is how I did it, okay? When you go back here, our struts have a notch. So all I did was I took my coilover and put a little notch in the back to fit the bolt through. Oh wait, I'm sorry, you guys can't focus on that. So you see the little notch? I made my own bolt notch to be able to get the coilover through. So everybody knows at this part of the shock there's nothing inside the tube. It's hollow at this point. It's not that far in depth. If you look underneath, you can see where the actual shock is inside. You have about like an inch you can grind into it, but don't grind more than what you need. So when the actual housing of this lines up, if you look right here, the bolt can still go through. That's all you need. Just grind a little notch. Don't be scared. Grind a motherfucking notch. Take that bitch out, put some notches in there. Alright? just so you guys know. So if you don't watch this video, you'll never find it out, because I'm not going to just give away the sauce. You guys got to subscribe, support your homie, and I'll give you more knowledge. With this, with my spacers, they're like, I don't know, I think they're like ECS tuning spacers or whatever, but they're not that big. They're like plus 20 mil, I'm pretty sure. But long story short, they got like C's to the hub, like they tried to weld themselves. So I took a screwdriver and I had to get off in there, so I just hit it with the angle grinder to bring it back down to like good flat surface again. What we're gonna do is now I'm gonna hit it with some quick little engine primer, because that's all I had of primer, just so that way I can have some nice little coat on there, because I'm pretty sure this right here is like aluminum, because it's super lightweight, don't feel heavy. So we're just gonna hit it with like a little light coat. Let me see. Turn it towards us and just hit that right quick. Just to at least have it not be bare metal. That way when it goes onto the car, it doesn't seize itself on there. While that's drying, it's going to take probably 15 minutes. I don't really care, because once it goes on the car, it's bolted down. Alright. I'm going to run over here. Sorry, yard's a mess because all the snow still melting. Michigan. Oh, there goes the blue car. I know y'all guys missed that. That'll be back soon. I just got kind of screwed over on that deal when I put it in storage. Alright, so look. I did not put any anti-seize on the threads where the actual lug nuts go into, okay? Reason why there's anti-seize here, this didn't get anti-seize, that's just from when I put it through the hole. I put anti-seize on the slip hole, so that way for when the CV axle goes through, it slides in and out. It's not going to be seized in there when I come to it later. But I put this on here all the way around, so that surface, that where the spacer goes onto, it doesn't fucking be affected by any type of heat or anything like that. Whatever, it goes through a lot of cycles and stuff like that, and I probably don't take the spacer off as usually as I should. But life happens, okay? So I'm doing this to prevent that from happening. We'll wipe off the excess after we're done once we get the actual spacer on here. But do simple shit like this. Like, look, I put anti-seize on this tie rod end right here on the sleeve where it goes into it. Not on the threads, on the sleeve where it goes in. So that way when I go to take this shit apart, it comes back apart easy. Along with the bolt for this bolt has anti-seize going all the way through on it, because it's a fully threaded bolt that goes to the other side. Along with the bolts that go in here, these got anti-seize on them too. I made sure to anti-seize those, and make sure you torque to yield. At least if you don't have a torque wrench, bro, look, I keep one in my trunk, okay? If you don't have a torque wrench, get one. It's worthwhile, man. Like, and I didn't put the new coilovers on it because my lady talked me into waiting, because it'll probably be smarter to just wait, because if I throw them on the car now, it's winter here, we're gonna get salt and shit like that, and you don't want the salt to ruin your new coilovers, because I don't have coilover bags to cover them. Shout out Stance Nation, all those guys. What the hell's the name of the company? I forgot the guy. Like, it's the guy that actually came out with those. They actually have bags that go over these to keep them nice and shit. I should have thought of that shit. That would have been a money-making idea. But I don't really know who all has them, so I don't really care. In the meantime, we're going to just, like, pick with shit until we get that time, until it's done. It should be done soon, so we'll see. Alright, I'll catch you guys in a sec. Like I said, I'm impatient as fuck. So, y'all, we getting this shit done today, because I want it done, like, now, so... That looks dry to me, man. That looks dry. Looks dry to you?
Yep.
That's fucking dry, man. Don't tell nobody I did that. We're real thugs out here, right?
Absolutely.
Gang, gang.
Sight.
What's sight? Let's go throw this shit on the car. Alright, so I fucked up and forgot to put the brake dust shield on. I was going to cut it out, but I didn't, because just to show you a point that it actually came off 50 times easier than what it did trying to come off the first time. That damn spacer. As you can see, it came off very easy. Didn't put no scratches in the side this time. So right now we're tightening up this brake dust shield. Make sure it's the fuck out the way. I'm not going to make no scratching sounds when we put this all back together. Look, this rotor lines right on up. Got its special little keyhole right here. It's amazing that that's the only thing that holds the BMW rotor nice and evenly distributed across the surface. It's nice. Because honestly, you put some anti-seize on that motherfucker too, it won't never come off. Won't never back out either. But sometimes it don't like to come off if you don't anti-seize it. Make sure you anti-seize it. Every time. Remember, basic maintenance is the best maintenance. Alright, so now look. I'm lining up these bolt holes. You want to make sure they line up completely before you just press that bitch on there. This ain't the kind that like to be readjusted again. This seems about right. Okay, we're coming low tap.
Why you didn't lay the fork across it and just hit it in the middle?
You say what?
Lay the fork across the whole rotor. See the fork? Even pressure throughout.
Look, I drive a BMW. I'm not the brightest. Look. Ain't that the fucking truth, though?
Just old common sense, you know.
Nah, look. Nigga common. I ain't know it was common. That motherfucker can rap. Obviously, I drive a BMW. I can't brakes. We need brakes on that motherfucker. Did a brake delete on that bitch.
Boy, you got a lot of editing to do.
No, that's that common. That common sense you was talking about.
Ain't so common to motherfuckers that don't got it, right?
Yeah, see, we in this bitch. God damn it. Fuck you do to the brake, damn. You fucking stretch that bitch out. Rear end front brakes, huh?
When you change from a stock BMW to a Brembo, you know, size a little different.
No, I wish I had Brembos, goddammit.
You got old 9-inch caliber versus a 6-inch caliber, there's a lot of difference.
You know, I'm a broke nigga. You know, I want to get them Brembos.
4 3/4 to 3 3/4, see?
You know how much it costs to get Brembos for this?
It changed the dynamics.
Hey, you know how much it costs to get Brembos for this car?
About 20 minutes.
No, it costs like shit.
About 20 minutes.
You funny. You want to know the only car?
And a good power tool.
I got to get them off a fucking Porsche.
Fred Lavery got about 200 of them right now.
Yeah, it's got to be a 996, a little bit older.
I'm going to say this again. They got about 200 of them. You might even get the color you want.
At that point, Dad, I don't give a fuck what color they are. I'm just taking them.
You get the yellow ones, the racing red ones.
You're going to get my whole YouTube ran by the feds. They going to be like, this motherfucker Foley still in some Porsche calibers. We looking for him. Going straight to jail.
The Homie Boy Shopping Network. Different block, same products. See you then.
Look, Dad, I need you to do me a favor.
1-800, how much you got?
I got something for you here. This is what you going to do. I got this for you, all right?
I'm holding the camera. I ain't hearing nothing you saying.
There's some AV outlets for you right quick. You know where them came from?
No.
That was what was supporting my brake caliper while it was off.
Lord have mercy. We all in trouble.
I had those in the kitchen. They was cut up already. So
I like your car like that. Look like that switch. You 3-wheeling right now.
Oh yeah, that's that new lowrider. Yeah, the new switches I put in that bitch. BMW got a switch on it. Why can't switch on it? No, swear to God. Alright, so now, as you can see, everything's lined up. Got the brakes on there. Now we can grab the wheel because I'm over here just over-rushing myself because I fucked up the first time. Don't be like me. Don't be fucking up. Fucking up, don't pay bills. Wait, I still do that too, right, Dad? Yeah, I pay bills.
All the time.
Yeah, we pay the motherfucking bills on this bitch. Yeah, we over here. Big man and shit. Looks like they're lining up. As long as the bitch don't hit me in the forehead, we good.
You're going to have to edit that out.
I'll know as soon as your phone rings. Oh, gotta cut this. You never know what could be behind this scene. I'll just put in the beginning of it all fucking jokes and props used in this video were fake. For real. You about to walk on over here, ain't he?
Oh, he on his way.
Alright. Now that that's all back on. put some of these tools away. Always make sure you put your tools away. That's how you lose shit, okay? I don't do that. That's all.
You sound like Mr. Hanky.
Yeah.
Okay.
You walk around with your tool out. No,
Okay. Okay, classroom. Okay.
we getting paid today. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I cut this off now?
Oh yeah, you can cut it off. I got the baby with me now. Yeah, I just want to say bye to y'all. We got everything done. Car's back together. I'm gonna go test drive it in a minute, but chilling with the babies for a minute, you know. Enjoying myself. But yeah, hopefully y'all like the video. I got a press now, y'all, so if y'all need some work done.
I was the secondary camera person.
Alright, so yeah, like I said, if you need some wheel bearings done and press there, holla at your boy. I remember my boy Nick was asking a while back, and now I just said F it. Instead of struggling with regular tools, now as you can see, I got one literally right there next to my kitchen. So now we're going to be pressing stuff in our spare time. I actually got to figure out a way. I got to take apart a CV axle that I had from a U-pull that I had did. I actually pulled the whole rear subframe and everything. I'm going to press out an axle and then hopefully get that going well, because it did not want to come out when I tried a while back in one of my videos. I had hit it with everything, even some heat, and it wasn't coming apart. So I'm going to just pull the CV joint off one end, and I'm going to just press the axle straight out the hub. And then we'll start prepping that hub, and that's going to be the one we're going to put dual calipers on. So when I get to welding that up, you'll get to see that clip. Hopefully by then we invest in a MIG welder. Goals is just do everything in steps and enjoy everything together. You see my baby trying to play with my hair. She see it sticking out because I ain't even do my hair today. I just did a wheel bearing. Alright, love you guys. Subscribe, follow. I'm going to be here. You're going to be holding it down, right, baby? Say hi. She not talking today. She watching Transformers. Transformers always going on because my kids love cars as much as I do.